What if you could reclaim your life by simply recognizing the power of your own presence? Picture this. Instead of being pulled in every direction by other people's demands or the endless pursuit of more possessions, more success, more of everything, you choose to focus on what truly matters, you. In today's video, we're exploring how to treat yourself as your most valuable asset, prioritizing your own well-being over the noise and demands that threaten to consume you. Mind you, this isn't about being selfish or looking down on others or letting go of everything to enter isolation. This is about something uniquely simple, making sure you are with you. We'll delve into the art of living simply, how to let go of the relentless chase for material possessions and instead hand over that pursuit to others. Yes, just like that. You'll discover the profound peace that comes from stepping back, recognizing your presence in your own life, and making room for contemplation and personal growth. Yes, with a bit of mindfulness, you'll come to realize that it's not things that make you exclusive, it's your mind, its ability to think wherever and whenever it wants to, that makes you exclusive. Focus on yourself. Ensure that your time truly belongs to you. You will know that your time is indeed free when, no matter where you find yourself, you remain the master of your own actions, thoughts, and emotions. This means that you do not allow your circumstances or responsibilities to dictate your state of mind. Instead of being overwhelmed or consumed by your tasks, you approach them with a sense of autonomy. You engage with your work, your obligations, and your interactions, not out of compulsion, but with the understanding that you are choosing to do so. You loan yourself to your duties rather than giving yourself up entirely to them. This distinction is crucial. When you loan yourself to your affairs, you maintain a certain detachment, a recognition that your identity and worth are not entirely tied up in what you do or how much you accomplish. You approach your tasks with dedication, but you do not let them dominate your life or define your value. You are aware that your time is a precious resource, and you are careful not to squander it. You do not seek out excuses to waste time, nor do you fill your days with unnecessary distractions. Instead, you remain focused on what truly matters to you, ensuring that your time is spent in ways that align with your values and long-term goals. Wherever you are, whether in the midst of a busy workday, at home with your family, or even alone with your thoughts, you carry with you the ability to reflect and meditate on meaningful ideas. You don't need to be in a quiet room or a secluded spot to engage in deep thinking. The freedom of your time is reflected in your ability to think and reflect wherever you are. This mental freedom allows you to ponder over important questions, to nurture wholesome thoughts, and to engage in self-improvement, regardless of external circumstances. In practice, this means that you could be sitting at your desk, dealing with a challenging project, but still be connected to your inner life. Your mind, while focused on the task at hand, also remains aware of the bigger picture. You reflect on how the work aligns with your values or consider the lessons you are learning through the process. Similarly, while engaging in conversations or navigating daily routines, you maintain a level of mindfulness that keeps you anchored in your own principles and wisdom. This approach transforms even the most mundane tasks into opportunities for growth and introspection. Rather than feeling enslaved by your obligations, you feel empowered, knowing that you are consciously choosing how to spend your time and energy. Your actions are not driven by external pressures or mindless routine, but by a deliberate and thoughtful engagement with life. By ensuring your time is free in this way, you cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. You move through life with a sense of purpose, rather than being tossed about by the demands of the world. You become the master of your own time and, by extension, the master of your own life. This mastery allows you to live with greater intention, ensuring that each moment is not just spent, but truly lived. Find balance. Finding the right balance between social interaction and personal reflection is essential for a well-rounded and fulfilling life. When you engage with others, particularly your friends, it's important to do so wholeheartedly, offering them your attention and presence. Friendship is a valuable aspect of life, and nurturing these relationships brings joy, support, and a sense of connection. However, in giving yourself to your friends, do not lose sight of the need for your own company. Your relationship with yourself is just as crucial, if not more so, than your relationships with others. Personal reflection is the space where you come to understand your own thoughts, feelings, and desires. It's where you reconnect with your core values and consider your place in the world. Maintaining this balance means that while you enjoy and cherish your time with others, you also carve out time to be alone with your thoughts. This time for reflection is not about isolation or withdrawing from the world, but about cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself and the life you want to lead. It's in these quiet moments that you can process your experiences, learn from them, and plan your future actions with greater clarity and purpose. It's also important not to linger too long with those whose company is tied to a specific occasion or obligation, such as colleagues from work or acquaintances you meet through various roles you play in life. While these interactions are often necessary and can be pleasant, they should not consume all your time and energy. If you spend too much time in these obligatory social settings, you may find yourself drifting away from the deeper, more meaningful relationships and reflections that truly nourish your soul. Instead, strive to spend your time in the company of the best minds, those who have lived in different lands, in different times, but who have left behind wisdom that transcends the ages. These are the great thinkers, writers, and philosophers whose works continue to inspire and guide us today. Whether it's through reading their books, pondering their ideas, or engaging with their teachings in your mind, let your thoughts fly to them. By doing so, you enrich your inner world and gain insights that help you navigate your outer world more effectively. The wisdom of the past provides a valuable counterbalance to the distractions of the present, offering perspectives that help you see your life and your challenges in a broader, more enlightened context. For instance, while spending time with friends can be invigorating and fun, reading the works of a great philosopher like Marcus Aurelius can offer you a moment of deep introspection that enriches your understanding of the human condition. When you engage with the thoughts of someone like Epictetus or Seneca, you're not just learning from them, you're entering into a dialogue with them, allowing their wisdom to influence your own thinking and decision-making. This balance between social interaction and personal reflection ensures that you stay connected to others while also staying true to yourself. It allows you to enjoy the best of both worlds, the warmth and support of friendships, and the profound insights that come from deep, solitary thought. By maintaining this balance, you ensure that your life is both socially fulfilling and intellectually and spiritually enriching. You're able to engage fully with the world around you while also cultivating the inner life that sustains and guides you through all of life's complexities. Keep it simple. Admiration for simplicity and wisdom is a theme that resonates deeply with those who seek a life of true contentment and fulfillment. In a world where material wealth and outward displays of success often dominate, It takes a discerning mind to recognize the value of a simpler, more profound way of living. Seneca, in his letters to Lucilius, invites us to consider the example of Demetrius, a man who embodies the virtues of simplicity and wisdom. Instead of surrounding himself with the trappings of luxury, the purple and fine linen that signify wealth and status, Demetrius chooses a life of austerity and intellectual richness. Imagine yourself in conversation with Demetrius, this man who, half naked and unadorned, stands in stark contrast to those draped in opulent clothing. He might not possess the outward symbols of success, but what he does possess is far more valuable: a deep understanding of what truly matters in life. He lacks nothing of real importance because he has found contentment not in accumulating possessions, but in learning to despise them. Why then should you not hold Demetrius in high esteem? His lifestyle may appear humble, even impoverished, by conventional standards, but in reality, he has mastered a form of wealth that money cannot buy. By choosing to live without the excesses that others covet, he demonstrates a profound inner freedom. He is not bound by the need for more, for better, for newer. Instead, he is liberated from the endless pursuit of material gain. This freedom, this independence from worldly desires, is what makes Demetrius truly rich. It is within the power of any person to despise all things, but no one can possess all things. The more we seek to accumulate, the more we find ourselves enslaved by our desires. The pursuit of wealth becomes a never-ending race, where each new acquisition only fuels the hunger for more. In contrast, the shortest and most direct path to true riches is to learn to despise riches, to realize that they hold no real power over our happiness or well-being. Demetrius, however, doesn't just live as someone who has come to hate material wealth. He lives as if he has willingly handed over the pursuit of all possessions to others. He doesn't begrudge those who chase after wealth, but he chooses not to participate in that chase. His life is not marked by deprivation, but by the peace and contentment that come from knowing that he already has everything he needs. By admiring someone like Demetrius, we are reminded of the wisdom that lies in simplicity. His example challenges us to reconsider our own lives, to ask ourselves whether we are truly free, or if we are still caught in the trap of wanting more. In the presence of Demetrius, the things we often value, money, status, luxury, begin to seem less important, less worthy of our pursuit. We start to see that real wealth is not about what we own, but about what we can do without. This admiration for simplicity and wisdom is not about rejecting all worldly goods or living in extreme poverty. Rather, it's about cultivating an attitude that sees through the illusion of wealth and recognizes that true contentment comes from within. It's about learning to value experiences, relationships, and personal growth over the accumulation of things. It's about understanding that the greatest riches we can have are those that no thief can steal and no market can devalue: our inner peace, our wisdom, and our ability to live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. In holding Demetrius in high esteem, we celebrate a way of life that is free from the burdens of materialism, and we are inspired to seek out our own version of that simplicity and wisdom. We are reminded that, in the end, the most important things in life are not those that can be bought or sold, but those that bring us true joy and fulfillment. If you like what we do, feel free to do more and like and share the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, to the community.